And then I just made the opposite mistake. Where I thought that I had it ready to go, but it wasn't. So yes, I apparently forgot to have everything muted. So thankfully I didn't say anything too ridiculous, I don't think. But yes, I did have to lock Gizmo out already. She already knocked the thing over and tried to climb the walls, and since it's just me tonight, and I actually have to focus on what I'm playing, I decided that I just needed to lock her out. Maybe we'll bring her in a little bit later, but I think for the moment, we're just gonna leave her out. Oh, I need to add like cool side streaming banners for Spirit Island for the page, so that it actually looks like we want people to be watching it there. All right, so I don't think there's anybody new here. I think I recognize all the names, so I won't go through like a whole. Yeah, it's just me. John's on vacation, a well-earned vacation. After launching our fifth major game. This is our fifth major release now, which is crazy to think about. Obviously, we got Sentinels was first, then bottom of the ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and now here we are. Game 5, out the door, out in the wild. Everybody's playing it. We've sold 8 million copies. I've been swimming in a pool of gold. It's been amazing. I'm exaggerating, of course. You should play while you're watching. That's fine. I promise you, you're not going to learn anything. Oh, there he is. He's here. Hey, I'm watching from the cottage in 160p. Yes, a well-earned vacation. We've got another fantastic game on our hands. And I have not played it as much as I should. So tonight I'm going to sort of be teaching myself a little bit more, potentially play several games in a row with the same spirit, because I want to start sort of getting to know how one of them plays. And we're going to start with one that I don't actually know that well. But we're also going to play on the thematic maps, because I think they look really cool. And any plans for game 6 that you can talk about yet? No, we still have so much to do with games 3 through 5 that I don't know that we need to have a game 6 in the works just yet. I mean, because I guess to sort of recap for 2020, obviously Spirit Island came out in early access, and now it has come out in full release. We released the Nameless for Aeon's End. We are working on, I'm trying to remember which things we've said publicly or not. I don't think it's a big scoop to know that we're working on the One Deck Dungeon, the Abyssal Depths. I'm pretty sure we already talked about that. This is like the water-based expansion. So that's a thing that's being worked on. Obviously, there's tons more Aeon's End content. Now that Spirit Island is out, the next phase for that is getting it onto mobile. Yeah, more ODD, exactly. Very good stuff. Oh, right, yes, yeah. Branching Claw, Sentinels of Earth Prime, multiplayer, there's all sorts of other stuff working on yet. So I think, that's not to say that we don't have our fingers in various pies with regards to like a potential game 6. We just haven't got anything to announce. Let's put it that way. All right, so I think I'm going to play Vital Strength of the Earth. I've played this, I think, once before on stream and maybe one other time in testing. And I know that, bear with me, I know a lot of you already know all this stuff, but I'm going to read through sort of everything. So if this is somebody's first time, they can sort of walk through it with me. So Vital Strength of the Earth, a spirit of great and unhurried power, the life that the earth yields up to roots, the ground supported a life that lives upon it, the patience of seasons and of stone. It is not usually a direct benefactor of the Dahan. Rather than giving blessings, it prefers to work in concert with them, lending power to joint undertakings. Currently, it is trying to rouse itself to fight against the invaders, but this swift and direct action runs somewhat counter to its nature. Setup. That gets handled for you, but it goes in some jungle and mountains. Playstyle. Powerful but slow. Has potent power cards and an excellent energy income, but starts with only one card play per turn, and growth is limited to adding one presence per turn. Also slow to change. Learning new powers carries slightly more cost than reclaiming played power cards. Obviously big on defense, sort of medium on utility, control, and offense. So we're going to give this a try. No one told me we'd be having a charity tonight. Sorry, I'm trying to I got to catch up on the... yeah, so I actually treated myself. My wife and I celebrated our 17th anniversary. Today's Tuesday, so Sunday. And it was a bit of a special occasion because I'd say 4 out of any 5 years, I'm usually in Indianapolis on my anniversary. And as much as my wife loves me, when I ask her, hey, so do you just want to come to Indianapolis? She usually says, why don't you just catch me when you get back? Because she is not a big gamer, and it wouldn't really be fun for her to just hang out in Indianapolis for a week while I'm really working, because it's like one of the biggest work trips of the year. But since we were celebrating at home, I treated myself and I got myself one of my probably 3 favorite scotches, which is the Belvini Caribbean Cask. It's a 14-year. It's aged in rum casks, and it is absolutely delicious. All right, thank you, Migrant P. He is, I think he's just trying to get internet from wherever he is, and there isn't a ton of it. So, all right, so yeah, we're gonna play on the northwest board here, which I picked because I played on it before, so I kind of know a little bit about how you've got, some sands up here all sort of grouped together. You got mountains over here all grouped together, some wetlands, and a jungle. The main thing about the thematic is that they're sort of canonical, so like the things actually make sense next to each other, as opposed to the balanced map where they sort of tried to make sure that there was like an equal number of these things and blah blah, blah and spread out enough. So there you go. So we're going to switch back. Yeah, we're going to do northwest. Maybe internet not working enough. Oh, you don't see my cursor. Oh, okay. Well, then I will make sure that I talk or that something visual is happening when I wonder, how do I... Is that a setting in OBS maybe? Let me see if that is a thing. Hide cursor over projectors, but that is not clicked. System tray, preview. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for me to hide my cursor, so maybe I'll just have to talk about it. Maybe, Lude, if you know anything about how to help with the cursor, let me know. I can try to fix it. Keep automatic stream stops. I don't know. All right, so let's move this over here. If I see somebody says what to do about it, then that's fine. All right, so let's go. We're not going to do any of the fancy, crazy stuff this time around. All right, so invaders. So they did the setup. Now the invaders are going to explore in the mountains. And the spirits are growing. All right, so what have we got here? We've got a couple of dudes, explorers in the sands down here. We've got a city in the sands over here. We've got a town in the wetlands. And we've got some explorers in the mountains. So, what do we have here? Year of Perfect Stillness. Invaders skip all actions in the target land this turn, which could potentially be good in the mountains. Guard the healing land. Remove Blight, defend 4. We don't have any Blight yet, right? Oh, that's a defense. That's potentially good. Rituals of Destruction, 2 damage. Yeah, the thematics are looking really, really good. If target has at least 3 Dahan plus 3 damage and 2 fear. All right, well, I think at the very least we're going to get towns in these 2 mountains here if we don't do something about it, which we could potentially do. We do this, right? Nope. We could do the Year of Perfect Stillness if we got enough energy. What do we have on energy right now? We have 1 card play, right? Yeah, let's just keep building up energy so that we can do whatever we want to do with this. 2 damage if target lane has at least 3 Dahan. So we could potentially gather some Dahan, but we don't need it right this second. Yeah, see, if we could get a second card play, this would be great, but we can't even get a second card play until we use 2 presents, and as I just mentioned, you can only do 1 presence per turn. So we can't do Rituals of Destruction right now, because we're not going to have enough energy to do it. Oh, wait. 2 damage. If target land has at least 3. So, right, we can't do both where we gather and do both of these things. All right. What does the base power do? Once per turn, target spirit may repeat 1 power card with an energy cost of 1 or less with 1 sun, 2 mountain, or 2, I don't know, that's stone, and then 2 leaf. By all means, feel free to backseat. I'm in OBS. By all means, feel free to backseat. I am not, as I've mentioned many times, very good at this game. So, all right, let's start growing ourselves. Since they're gonna ravage in the mountains next, I would like to at least get to the point where we can start attacking both of these mountains to try and stop that if possible. So we could just do the Rituals of Destruction and take out one or both, one of them, either one of them. We could bring this in. Oh, but that's actually slow. Yeah, I guess it's probably just this. OBS lets you capture cursor. Right-click, Spirit Island source, click properties, click the check. Okay, let me see if we can make that work. Game. Wait, hang on. Right-click the Spirit Island source, click properties, check the capture cursor box. Show windows with empty names, show window shadow. Those are the two things that I have in that one. Full screen source. Transition, order. Oh wait, maybe here, properties. Nope. I have not that as a property. My source type is game. I think. Wait, source type. It just says game next to it. Maybe it's window capture. It is a window capture. All right, anyway, yeah, so what are we talking about here? Gather up to 2 of them. So we could do this. Again, it is still slow, unfortunately. So I guess we're not going to stop the build, basically, is I think the long and the short of it. So my source type is alcohol, actually. Yeah, let's... All right. Yeah, see, this is why, like, this is a game that gets me immediately into analysis paralysis, where I start, like, not really being sure 100% of what my good things are. So I guess we could just Ritual of Destruction one of them away. Or I guess one of the, after the build phase. We can get rid of one of the towns. Alright, so they're going to explore in the wetlands. And now we can do these 3 to Han, which nowhere does. So let's just go ahead and... They're going to be building in the wetlands next. So we do this, I'll get rid of this. I'm also on a Mac. That might be part of the problem. Yeah, Windows source capture cursor depends on the type as well. So let me see. Browser, color source, display capture, image. Yeah, I mean, that's the only one that I have. So maybe Mac just doesn't have as many options. Gaming on a Mac, brave. Yeah. I mean, and it's actually a pretty old Mac. I really need a new one. This is like 5 years old at this point, which I feel every time I try to use Photoshop on it. All right, so should we do the presence again? Maybe grow into that second mountain. Let's see. Guard the healing land again. That removes and defends 4, so that we could potentially defend that other mountain. We don't actually... Oh yeah, it needs to be within 1 range of a sacred site. So if I put that, if I gain some presence here... I think I'm doing this right. We'll find out. Yeah, I'll take it from here so we can start building toward a second card play. And then we will guard the healing land, which is fast. So I can put that here. Yay! I did a thing. I hope I didn't accidentally play optimally there. That would really be frustrating. All right. I got no slows. All right. So I feel like I need to get my cards back. I'm down. Well, I guess if I know a way to use one of these, where we got? So we got ravaging happening up here, and that's just going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, let's see. We got some jungle happening. Oh, let me move that down a little. There we go. Yeah, more like Gizmo. Yeah, Gizmo I had to kick her out. She was being a little tricky. A little tricksy, as it were. Alright, so this is gonna let me jump over to the sands, which we're probably gonna run into something in the sands pretty soon, right? Yeah, see, I was all hoping that playing only a single spirit was gonna make it easier. Well, yeah, I definitely don't want to do the middle one, because that, I have to put it on, oh, I guess I could put it over on this jungle. Gather up to 2. So that could be interesting. What if I gathered them all into the mountains and I kept them from building in that jungle at least? And I mean, they're gonna explore in the sands next, right? Like, that's just, is that the way that it works? Oh, single spirit is not only, when I say easier, I don't mean that the game itself will be easier. I meant that it would be easier for me to parse everything that was going on and make decisions. I know that playing it solo is not necessarily ever going to make a game easier. Reclaiming is generally bad, less so for your spirit than others. Okay, good to know. Fear is more powerful at lower spirit counts, which of course this is not a very fear-oriented spirit, as it said in the thing. So, all right, we're gonna gain a power card. So we'll And should we get a major? Because we do have a decent amount of energy coming every turn. So for Spirit Solo, yeah, I heard about that, Lou Dolphin. Yeah, let's get a minor. Oh, that's new. Aha, cool. All right, Enticing Splendor. Gather 1 of that, or gather 2 Dahan. Savage Maw Beast. The target is jungle or wetland, 1 fear and 1 damage. And if you have claw, 1 damage. That's probably not a great one. Purifying Flame. 1 damage per blight. Target is mountain or sands. You may instead remove 1 blight, or Lure of the Unknown. Well, it's fast and it's got range 2, so that's pretty good. Oh, but the target land can't have any invaders. That's interesting. And target land can't have blight for Enticing Splendor. Yeah, I still think I'm going to grab this Lure of the Unknown. I think that might be a good way to sort of pull folks out of places where I don't want them to be. Yeah, so Ravage doesn't, it only happens if there's a town or a city. So if then that is a city there. Gather up to 2. See, now that's interesting. So I could pull them out of all of that area right there. That might be an interesting way to go. I'm just going to play with mechanics here for a minute. I can do both of these, right? Good. All right. So Lure of the Unknown. Oh, right. Okay. So I can at least... Oh, right. They can't have invaders. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I did this totally wrong. Oh, well. It is what it is. I guess let's just pull these guys. Oh, it was only one? I thought it was two. Oh, this one must be the one that's two. Yeah. Alright, we got a blight. Start of each invader phase. Oops. Alright, so there's the sands. Alright, now let me go back here. So blighted. At the start of each invader phase, each spirit forgets a power or destroys one of their presence. Alright, let me see here. What do we got? We got ravaging in the jungle, building in the sands. Yes, I can use this. Okay, so I could use this to pull, I guess maybe both of these. Ugh. Out of the sands, and then at least we got one sands that doesn't get building in it. I'd have to pull them all the way over here, though. Oh no, this is... That borders that. Is that really the way that would work? Yeah. All right, so we've managed to gather a little party here. Dahan, they're having like a Thanksgiving feast, and we know that the tables are about to turn, so hopefully we're going to turn them on them. Assuming that I'm even remotely playing optimally, which is unlikely. All right, so I've got, what do I have? Yeah, unless this is exactly what I want to do right now. Which it might be. Turntable's gonna turn. Yeah, maybe I will just do that. Maybe put this presence like right in the middle. It's gonna ravage in the jungle. Well, unless I stop it, which I guess is a thing I could do. Maybe put the presence in this other mountain. See, this is the thing. I still don't really understand. Like, I can't look at a board that has got Spirit Island on it and sort of get the state of the game yet. I haven't gotten to that phase, so I'm still sort of learning, like, how to see what looks good and what looks bad. It's not like with Sentinels. Like, if I look at Sentinels, like, I'm guessing this game is very similar, where it's like, you know, Sentinels, you could have 1,000,000 cards on the table and be losing. You could have 1,000,000 cards on the table and be winning. You got to understand what those cards are. Whereas with this, like, just looking at this, I don't know if I'm winning or losing. So, I guess we'll just do this. And then we will play that. And that is a fast. So the question is, do we want to just stop all these builds? Or do we want to stop this ravage? Probably the build, right? Because, like, the well... Oh, that's right. I have 3 defend over there. I forgot I had 3 defend over there. So, yeah, so I guess stopping the build would probably be, so the majority of your effort right now should be towards deserts that ravage next turn. Right, so that's right. So if I do this, then they can't build there. Oh, right, I have to forget a power or destroy a presence. I could probably forget a power. What do I... Oh, I guess I don't really want to destroy any of these. I think I'm actually going to destroy a presence over here where I don't know that I'm using it. Coastal lands! Alright, no slows. Okay. So over here, we don't have to worry about these Dahan and the destroy in 9. Yeah. Oh, good. I came up with the same thing that Wargasm Eternal said. Wonderful name. All right. So, oh wait, I wanted to check. Yeah. Failed to load this broadcast. Why is that? Did it stop? Well, it is what it is. All right. So, I'm going to reclaim my cards. And I'm going to put a presence. It's up to 2 away, right? So I can put this kind of anywhere. Right. So, if they're going to build in the coast. All right, I have 2 power plays. What have I got in my fast? Gather. I don't think there's any way for me to mobilize to do enough damage or even defend over here. Ooh, wait. Defend 4. But there's no way for me to get the Dahan over there. I guess I could Year of Perfect Stillness. That could be good. Because the only ravage is happening in this one sand. Oh, I think I'm... Sorry if I'm not framing myself well. I haven't been streaming a lot lately. Although, I guess if I put this here, then I can do it... Oh yeah, there's going to be a ravage up here, too. Or no, a build, I should say. But then that'll cascade. Alright, who's there? And... which is the one... Can I do both of these? I think I can, yeah. Awesome. Alright, so... Oh, I screwed it up again. See, this is what I mean. Like, I don't... There's like 1 or 2 steps too many in this game for me to really keep it all in my head at any given time, and that's how I always get confused. So, like, there, I should have made this... Oh, wait, no, I still can. Right? Because this is my... Ah, I still can. Okay, good. So let's do this. And then this. Yeah, we'll do this again. All right, well, at least they're all dead down there. There is still a blight. Oh, I forgot that was going to build there, too. All right, well, I guess it's not the end of the world. Alright, so now the Ravage is going to be pretty ugly. Man, look at all these bad boys up here. That's 1, 2, 3. That is definitely happening. Well, I guess let's just do this and see what happens. And we'll grab the major. Dissolve the bonds of kinship. Replace a town with 2 explorers, or a city with 2 explorers. Replace one town with 1 explorer. Replace 1 Dahan with 1 explorer. Push all explorers from target land as many different lands as possible. What? All right. Mists of Oblivion. 1 fear per town. Power destroys to a maximum of 4. 1 damage to each invader. The land thrashes in furious pain. 2 damage per blight and target, plus 1 damage per... Ooh, that's interesting. Talons of Lightning. 3 fear, 5 damage. Target has to be mountains or wetlands. Three fear and 5 damage. Yeah. All right, I gotta forget something. Yeah, but it's fast. Yeah. All right, so we're definitely playing this, and do I have enough? I think I've got the ability to use that the way that I want. All right, so in fast, we got Talons of Lightning, and it has to go to the mountains or the wetlands. They're gonna build there again. So I could wipe this, but I need a sip of my beverage. I mean, it seems like over here is probably a good place to do it. I guess the question is, what do we kill the city and one of the towns with that 5 damage? Damage. Your target has at least 3 Dahan plus 3 damage. I don't have any way to bring the Dahan over here, so that's just going to be meh. One, 2, 3. A growing sense of unease. Oh, now I can't use that thing. See, again, this is another one of those places where it's like I just don't know enough. Wah, wah, wah. See, there was nowhere for me to even use it, so. Ugh. Yeah, seriously. Where's my just deal all the damage to all the things card? That's what I want to know. I guess we can... They're building in the mountains. And they're ravaging in the wetlands. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, looking at this, I have absolutely no idea if I have any even hope of winning. And I kind of doubt it. Is it worth it to remove blight and defend 4 on... Yeah, alright, so... Maybe... that... And then... Should I use this again on the same spot? Because either way, I'm going to get all kinds of cascading blight, like... Right? Alright, I've gotten them to terror level 2, so that's good, which means now I just have to make sure there's no towns and cities, but that also seems like it's going to be a thing. Especially since they're building in the mountains this turn, which means if I don't do something about this, we're going to have a problem. Alright. Alright, what is it? Each player may gather 1 into a land with that, or gather 1 into a land with that. Alright, Wait a minute, alright, it's only double. So we're at seek safety. Each player may push 1 into a land with it came from, or each player may gather 1 explorer into a land with a town or city. Gather 1 town into a land with a city. Alright, so in that case, pick a land to gather into. So you gotta be pulling them back. So maybe from here, it's ravaging here and here, but building here. So if I pull this guy back, then they won't build there. Different land. In chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan and 1 Dahan. You can damage a Dahan or present. Well, I guess I was close to the end. Because I didn't realize I was that close to being dead. Alright, so as mentioned, we're going to do that again. We're going to go... That was the northwest. Should we maybe try a different board? Maybe the northeast? What does northeast look like? So this one is like a jungle heavy, whereas the last one was like a sand heavy in the basement, in the bottom. But it's interesting because here the jungle is on the coast. Oh, what is this? Wait, due east with river surges and sunlight. Oh, is that a joke? I don't know, you're spitting your tongue out at me. The goal was for me to use the same spirit over and over to learn a little bit more about how an individual spirit works, but I guess I'm open. I'm going to do east with river. Let me look at what river is all about. All right. So yeah, let's flip this over. I have played, again, I've played River Surging Sunlight. Put one presence on your starting board in the highest numbered wetlands, playstyle wall. Capable of some direct offense, River Surging Sunlight is best at flooding out explorers in towns, displacing them from lands where they might build or ravage. The ability to get free sacred sites makes a wide range of powers more useful. Okay. The board is half wetlands. Oh. Cool. All right, well, let's give this a try then. Maybe we'll do better this time. All right. So let's look at what we got here. Boon of Vigor. If you target yourself, gain 1 energy. So that's going to be all that ever is. So that's just a free energy card. 1 damage. If target is coastal, plus 1 damage. That's Flash Floods. River's Bounty. Gather up to 2 Dahan. If there are now at least 2, add 1 and gain 1 energy. And wash away, push them. All right. So let's see. So we got our waters over here. We got wetlands, wetlands. A bunch of Dahan. All right. So we definitely need to be close for all of these to work. All right, so they're going to build in the jungle, which means if we want to do anything to prevent that, like, for instance, flash floods. Okay, so we know what we got to do. We're going to do flash floods. What we need to do, though, is... Yeah, might as well... Oh, no. Can I get... I guess I can do it from here, right? I do have 2, so I can definitely flash floods, which will take care of both of those folks. Trying to see what the borders are down here. So this is 1 down here, this is 1, and it looks like there's 3 down here. Take the middle growth, 2 presents. You can wash away that jungle after it builds. I guess, but I don't need to build. Oh, saves an energy. I see. Okay. Yeah, again, starting to get into the place where I'm not able to think that far ahead. I don't think I want to do this because there's no, we don't know where they're going to be going next. I think I'm just going to leave it there. Wait, unless what was Boon of Vigor? Yeah. That gives us massive flooding, which lets us push. All right, good. All right, so here we go. Wetlands, wetlands, wetlands. All right, so they've just built, which means that in a moment they're going to ravage in the wetlands. So I need to, again, I'm still getting, I know Jen is actually working on making it clearer on the thematic boards where you are and what's going on. Looks like they all have at least more than 1. Yeah, I guess I could do, oh, it has to be from here. can I target this if there's nothing there? Yeah, alright. Alright, so let's gain a power card. Rouse the trees and stones. 2 damage, push 1 explorer. Veil the Knight's Hunt. Each Dahan deals 1 damage to a different invader, or push up to 3 Dahan. Land of Haunts and Embers. 2 fear, push up to 2. That's a lot going on there. Pull beneath the hungry earth. If target land has your presence, 1 fear and 1 damage if target land is. Okay. And this I can go up to 2 away from where I am, which I think I might want to do. Probably going to need more of this before I get more of that. So let's put this here. Again, these are all slow. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to play the same spirit again, because then I'd at least not have to reread every single card every single time. We're definitely going to wash away. And you can probably rouse. Alright, so wash away. I should be able to move all of this stuff, like, I guess, what, into the mountains? Right? That's a reasonable choice. Probably would have made sense to actually split them up, but whatever. Damage and push 1. Alright, if I hit both of these, we're still going to get 1, 2, 3. Ugh, yeah, I don't like anything about this. Alright, so what do we got? We got some presents down here. A major, a minor. One fear and push 1, 1 damage purple light. Ooh, that Call of Dahan Ways is interesting. Am I gonna have 2? I'm not gonna have 2 moon though. Call to isolation. Push 1 for Dahan or push 1 Dahan. Yeah, let's grab that. Actually move my window over. Hopefully y'all can still see me okay. Good. Alright. So I get 2 cards. Ooh, maybe No, 1 damage if it's coastal plus 1 damage. Yeah, I don't think I can do 3 damage. Gather up to 2. So where are we going to ravage? Just going to ravage here and here, and that's it. And then it's going to build there, and that's it. Yeah, I guess there's nowhere for me to push him is the problem. Oh, wait. I guess I can push him into those mountains, right? Is that useful, though? Because it's still, there's no way that it's not going to ravage there. So that's a possibility. Oh, but it's also slow, which means it's going to happen either way. That's it. Is this gonna... Yeah, I wonder if I... Will that work if I push 1 Dahan and then deal 2 damage? Will that 1 Dahan... Let's find out. This is the kind of stuff I would do if I was like playing by myself, but you all get to watch me. So if I push 1 Dahan to here, and then I flash flood. There are my wetlands again. So they're going to build in the wetlands again. We still haven't seen any mountains. Hey, King Banhammer, I've been here since the beginning and I don't. So don't worry about it. All right, I think I'm going to do this. Maybe this. Push up to 3. I just have to check something. Someone can probably tell me, but concepts. No. Somebody tell me about the phases again. All right, so here we go. Fear card. Destroys 1 Dahan, destroys Mayor's damage land. Whenever a blight is added, it already had blight. Add a click on Jason land, pressing add a blight to land, destroys 1 from each spirit. All right. There's no way for me to destroy that before it ravages in the sands. Yeah, see, like, this looks like it has gotten completely out of control, and I have absolutely no idea if there's any way we're going to do anything here. 2 damage, and push 1. What? Oh, sorry, 1 second. Dummy. Ugh! Alright. 2 damage, push 1. We need to keep... I mean, this is... we're gonna lose, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I mean, yeah. Push this guy. I don't know, maybe. At least I got one of the ravages to not happen. I've heard it's not necessarily that it's harder, it's just that it's more swingy because it's not balanced, as it were. You know what? We're not going to... Well, I probably don't have enough energy anyway, so it's fine. Let's go with another minor. Devouring ants. I am back to 1 million ants. I'm not going to end up with 3 of that. Target land has that. Push all of these floors, otherwise remove 1 blight. Oh, that's interesting. Gnawing root biters. Push up to 2 towns. Push all. There's 1, 2, 3. But I mean, where the heck am I going to push him to? It doesn't make any sense. One fear, 1 damage, destroy 1 Dahan. If target land is jungle or sand, another damage. Alright, we're gonna go with this Song of Sanctity. Because I think if we survive it, there's at least a reasonable chance that we won't be dead right away, but it's possible too. Isolation. Oh, I screwed this whole thing up, didn't I? I didn't realize that it was... Yeah, that's the other thing, is I always mess up, like, the pushing versus pulling and all that other stuff. Alright, so let's go back then. We'll just do this instead. Yeah, it is what it is. How do I play it on easy mode? Alright. I think we'll play a quick Sentinels game, and then I think we're going to call it a day. Let me just make sure that I can actually have this run the way it's supposed to run. Oh yeah, it's gonna look a little different in OBS, but all right, that'll do, right? Can you see it? I think you can see it. Quit. True experience is gained through failure, and believe me, as somebody who enjoys roguelikes like Binding of Isaac and Slay the Spire, losing, I don't have a problem with losing. I definitely have a frustration because I always feel like I want to be playing better than I am. And when I'm not, that's frustrating. All right. Yeah, Oblivion's too much. What do we get? I don't know. Anybody have any thoughts? Who have I not played in a while? That might be fun. Ooh, I know. I think I want to do one of my favorites where I try to get the environment to win the game for me. The question is, who do we want to do it against? Ugh, not Iron Legacy. Ooh, you know what? We just did the Ennead, which is fine. Let's do the Ennead again. And let's do it in the Final Wasteland. And see if we can get the Final Wasteland to win it for us by taking the Enneads out of play. Alright. We're going to definitely do a Legacy. Facer, I think we'll do this Legacy. Okay, who else do I want? I gotta do a Tachyon. Who has a lot of team healing? Like we could do like a team healer Tempest. Yeah, the key to this is actually people who can like turtle really well. Or heal, I guess. To let the Final Wasteland do most of the dirty work for us. Man, my brain is so locked into like Slay the Spire stuff. I'm trying to think of like block cards and stuff, which is like a whole different thing. I guess I could do like a core game thing with. Oh yeah, Wraith would be good. Why not? We'll do like a weird, almost Freedom 4. Question is, which Wraith do I want? Stealth? Sleuth? Ooh, Sleuth might actually be really good. Yeah, let's do Sleuth. Sleuth Wraith. Sweet. Alright, Legacy opens with Bolster Allies, Lead from the Front, Superhuman Durability, and Surge of Strength. Tachyon's got a Blinding Speed, Hypersonic Assault, Lightning Reflexes, and Lightspeed Barrage. We got a bunch of Aquatic Correspondence, Ball Lightning, and Into the Stratosphere, and Impromptu Invention, some Micro-Targeting Computers, and Utility Belt. Wow, Wraith is ready to get moving. Alright, so we start with Tifnut, Newt, Isis, a Tomb, and an Elemental Storm. See, this is actually a perfect example. Like, this is, like, for someone who's never played Sentinels before, a game against the Ennead would be like, what even is Like, bro, do you even lift? And that's kind of how I feel whenever I play Spirit Island right now. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I got to do a thing if we're going to be playing Spirit Island. I actually have to do a thing if I'm going to do this. All right. My stream might get a little choppy for a second because I got to do a thing online. Streaming. Uh-oh, things are crashing, I think. I promise I'll be back with you in a second. I'm just switching a stream thing. Update. And then I gotta... Alright, so that should be updated, right? Good. Alright, so we can quit out of that. And go back into this. Sentinels of the multiverse. Boom. Alright. So that should update hopefully quickly. Good, good. Alright. Who's got the lowest? Who's got the lowest? Who's considered the most cards in play? Legacy can play this. Alright. Allies. We got Next Evolution, Synaptic Interruption, Lightning Slash, and another utility belt. Alright, I think... What is it? Like Newt... Reduce damage dealt to villain targets other than Newt by 1. Right, so that's usually she's our first choice. And then when she flips... I forget what she does on the other side. Yeah, Hypersonic would be awesome, except that Newt is reducing it, so it's only going to hit her. So in that case, I think we'll just Synaptic Interruption and experiment and see what happens. Nice. Surge of Strength, another Synaptic Interruption, Flash Flood, Razor Ordnance. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can have all of our Synaptic Interruptions in play. Certainly one way to go. Right, we don't need to Aquatic Correspondence. Or, well... Yeah, I think we will, actually. Alright, so we're definitely going to Impromptu Invention. We had talked about smoke bombing. Let's get that then. We'll do a smoke bomb and a micro targeting, and maybe next round we can throw that utility belt out. All right, environment. What do we got? At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the 2 non-environment targets with the lowest HP 3 fire damage each. Can we get? I mean, I feel like we should. Well, I guess we should. Our first our first order of business should actually be digging for Unforgiving Wasteland, probably. I guess we could just let it destroy itself. What is Abominable Snowman going to do? This card is immune to cold damage. The start of the environment, this card deals the non-environment target with the second lowest HP, 2 cold and 2 melee. Alright, we're just going to let the New Jersey Devil... No, we're not. We're going to hit New. Yeah, Wraith can take this. Yeah, I guess Legacy. Push the limits. Yeah, she like really can't do much of anything. Somebody else? Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I guess we could potentially play cryptids. That is certainly one way to go. Yeah, we'll play the flip first just in case. Bolster allies, another hypersonic assault, vicious cyclone, and throat jab. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to not do these things. Man, this game wants me to play cards, but there's not much going on. Alright, should we... I'm just gonna keep digging. Man, still no. Looking for a Tempest Heal card so that they can just be the thing, but I guess that doesn't want to happen. Alright, let's trash it. We'll keep digging. Rat Beast. Oh, well, that's not good for us. Or for our plan, at least. Yeah, let's at least get Newt out of there, and then hopefully we can start doing some more wide, indiscriminate damage. I mean, do I even have 2 cards I want to play? That's the problem here. Okay, so this can actually work. That's fine. So yes, I will take this damage. And I will... Sonic Vortex, get Newt out of there. I think I can hit all of them. And then we'll stop, and then we will Hypersonic Assault. And let's experiment. Womp womp. Alright, well, I guess they don't want to be the healer today, so Chain Lightning? That's going to be the most damage. Alright, so I think we can finally... They're all not going to hit, so we can keep looking. Ooh, yes. Good times. It's the Skunk Ape! Alright, so they're all hypersonic, so that's good. Destroy 3 equipment cards. Well, that's not fun for me. We'll do micro-targeting because we have another one. I'm pretty sure we have another utility belt too, so... yes. There's Unforgiving Wasteland. Alright, so... Villain cards cannot be played. I kind of like that a lot. Alright, so the Skunk Ape is going to do 1 to each. So if we can finagle these to being in 1... Yes. Right, I'm going to move my camera over here because I think I'm going to be sitting in this little spot more. Okay, so... Do I have 2 cards I want to play? Yes, I definitely want to hyper... Oh, I don't, actually, because I need the Skunk Ape to do it. Yes, I will take this damage, and what I will do... Oh, yes, I will draw 2 cards, thank you. Alright, so I get to play 2, but now I can turn it into more if I want. Game is afoot! Yeah, so let's Nimble Strike. Draw a Sucker Punch. Alright, so nobody cares about that. What do we have? There's 6 bursts. That's fine. So we'll do this, and a Research Grant, and Lightspeed Barrage. New Jersey Devil. Two non-environment targets with the lowest 3 fire damage each. 10, 14, 13, and 17. So I gotta get these lower as well. Yes. There's my Cleansing Downpour. Road jab, impromptu invention. Alright, so let's... impromptu invention. Alright, I have utility belt and micro-targeting in hand. I think we'll grab a throwing knives. And we'll get the micro-targeting. Yes, I think the right choice here. I don't think I can actually get them all into the kind of zone that I want them to be in. Oh my goodness, yes, we get it. Alright. No boosts. Okay, so Tempest is gonna go away. New Jersey Devil is gonna hit a tomb. Yes. No! No cards for you! But yes, cards for me. Fortitude, Legacy Ring. There's the worm. Alright, what can I get? Sorry, I'm just checking something. Alright. Yeah, the unfortunate truth is my health situation is such that I don't think I can really effectively execute my plan. Although, wait, let's see. We got 14, 18, 12. So as long as I take them below that, we're generally going to be okay. Right? Yeah. Motivational charge, push no limits, trust fund. So we can use this to get Tefnut down to 11, which is going to make her the lowest. What does the Chupacabra go after? With the lowest. Yeah, so basically the main thing we're going to have to worry about is not ending up lower than them, which I don't think we will. We definitely don't want a hypersonic here. Oh yeah, Steam updates Tuesday nights. Usually if you quit and come back, everything should work, I think. Alright, I definitely don't want to do either of those. I guess an accelerated assault isn't terrible, although Nimble Strike is probably better. Let's Nimble Strike Isis. See what we draw. Ooh. Yeah. Go ahead and experiment ourselves again. Oh. That's interesting. kind of screwed that up. I meant to hit Tachyon. I guess I have to hit Legacy. But I guess we're all immune for the time being. Yeah, that definitely sounds like reboot Steam territory. A hero may use a power. Yeah, I actually don't want to do any of... Well, I guess I can... The Wraith can use a power, that's fine. Why not? Alright, if we did this right, the environment should take out... Targeting, another rat beast. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I'm once again in a position where I kind of don't want to do anything because I just want to let this happen. Sure. And I guess we'll do this one more time. Maybe get the entire... Why not? We're only a couple away. We could have maybe gotten the entire environment deck into play. Fine. Are we all at the exact same HP? I didn't even plan that, but that's awesome. Alright, Skunk Ape, do your thing. Isis, Tap Nut. Oh. Fine. Thank you, unforgiving wasteland. You are so unforgiving and such a wasteland. Alrighty. I know that was quick, but I think that's going to be it. I will, however, go get Gizmo and bring her to say hi. So give me 1 second. Hey, Gizmo. She might be sleeping. Right, well, I'll make some of the noises of the things that she likes. We'll see if she comes in here or not. Kitty! Oh, there you are. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You see me out of the friend? Yeah. Okay, here's Gizmo. Alright, let me make this bigger so y'all can see her. Oh, hey! Say hi! She's my lover. Hey, there she is. She's so black. Everything in my room is so black. Oh wait, I meant to make her bigger so you can see her. There she is. Hey Siri, set home theater likes to full. Does that make it easier? There, now can you see her better? Oh, thanks, sweetie. Okay, yep, yes, I know. You don't like it when I hold you like that. Professor Armitage, yeah, that would not surprise me. I mean, this happens on Tuesday nights because Steam, that's when they do their updates, and it's just crazy, so. All right, I think that is going to do it for this evening. Thank you, folks, for joining us. John will be back with us, I believe, next week. I don't know. I don't think I will be on next week. We're still kind of on our every other week thing, but that's that. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget, you still have another almost day to get a bunch of our stuff on the Gen Con online sale. Spirit Island obviously just came out, but everything else is on sale as well. Tell your friends. Good time will be had by all. And I think that's it. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night. See ya.